Hi. In today's lesson, we're going to learn how, according to Jewish tradition, one is supposed to prepare to make the motzi and eat bread. The preparation is called nitilat yadayim, which literally means the upliftment or the purification of the hands. Now, we assume that the hands are already clean, but this is a way of actually uplifting the hands to a higher level. And if you're sensitive, if you pay attention to these things, you'll notice that there is a shift that occurs once you've accomplished the cleansing of the hands in the Nitilat Yadayim ritual. The first thing is that we want to remove any jewelry that we might have. It seems like a small thing, but I found that it does make a difference in that you want every little bit of skin on your hands to experience this purification. And we do this purification with a special washing cup. It's got two handles on it. This enables us conveniently to pour on the right hand using the left, and also to pour on the left hand using the right. There's different ways that people do this, but basically we pour 3 times on each hand. Sometimes that's done alternately, sometimes it's done consecutively, and I think I'm going to do it the way I usually do it, which is consecutively. 3 times on my right hand to begin with, and then 3 times on my left hand to begin with. And then, of course, we want to dry our hands. Now, when you do this ritual, you will not be speaking. The idea is that there should not be any interruption between the ritual and the blessing. So I'll take some towels, and as I begin to dry my hands, I say the blessing for Nitilat Yadayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al nitilat yadayim. And then, again, without speaking, you go to the next stage, which is to make the motzi. Ideally, there's no speech that interrupts between the act of nitilat yadayim and the blessing and eating of the challah. Now, we're using frozen chalot here, so I'm not actually going to eat them, but I will show you what the next stage of things is. You would then uncover the chalot, and the chalot are covered by tradition because we don't want them to suffer any diminution or embarrassment over the fact that they were not the first things that were blessed. So now that we're ready to bless the chalot, we remove the cover, and again, according to the tradition, we put salt on the bread. This reminds us of the ancient sacrifice in the Holy Temple in Jerusalem, where all the offerings were offered with salt. And this eating of the bread is not a mere act of eating, but it's actually conceived of as being a kind of offering to God. We're putting this bread in our mouths, but the spiritual understanding is that every time we eat, we're making a kind of sacrifice or offering to God, so that in our eating, we're providing the basis for holy action, the kind of high level of moral and spiritual action that we wish to engage in our lives. So we take the 2 chalot. This would be true on Shabbat when we have the 2 chalot that are in remembrance of the double portion of manna that fell for the ancient Israelites in the Sinai desert on Friday. And we then proceed to make the motzi blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. And then again, without any interruption, we would then either break off a piece of the challah and eat it, or slice a piece of the challah, and then proceed with the rest of our meal. So this should give you a step-by-step of how to prepare and also bless and eat the challah on Shabbat.